Day two. I'm gonna do legs and some abs today. Let's get it. Raining pretty hard today, but still going to the gym. Let's get it. Always got to start with a warm up. So this is something that I do every leg day, especially because I had a herniated disc a couple years ago. So I'm trying to, still trying to get my strength up, but at the same time make sure that I'm warmed up before I move some weight. So do some cat-cow poses, some hip mobility stretches, and some cobras, things like that, to really loosen up my legs, because don't want to break something again. That was terrible. So I really do take my time with this stuff. I actually learned a lot of these poses in something we call hot yoga around here. I don't know if there's any, because I'm pretty sure it's local to the New York area, but I learned a lot of these poses there. My fiance Emma, she really likes to do that. She goes like 4 or 5 times a week, and it's not just like stretches and stuff. They have like HIIT workouts and something called bar classes, which I have actually done. Bar classes are like pretty much like ballet, but it's a really good workout. I'm like, it's a little embarrassing when you're the only guy in there, but man, some of these girls are really, really strong. Like, telling you, they have some ballet strength. It's a real thing. But yeah, I learned a lot of these poses there. I'm actually going to hot yoga today with them. I'm actually going to do a bar class today too, which is a lot of legs. So pray for me, because I really did destroy my legs today. Like, I feel pretty sore, but you know what? You only live once. We're gonna get to it. Yeah, just stretching out my calves too. I have pretty weak ankles as well from basketball. Like, I don't know how many times I freaking twisted my ankle or sprained my ankle. It's like one of the worst things that can happen to a basketball player. But yeah, it's like my worst nightmare. Done it like at least 10 times in my lifetime, and man, that was the worst. Yep, so just got to make sure that everything's loosened up before I start moving some weight. I actually really love my gym. I know you guys saw me walking, or I had a short little clip of me walking to the gym. My gym is literally a 5-minute walk from my house. Not even 5 minutes, probably like 2 minutes, which is super convenient, because I can literally. It really works for me because I'm super busy, like I said. I work like 11 out of 14 days, sometimes even more. Sometimes I only get 2 days off or 1 day off every 14 days. So I really do work hard. But yeah, I really like this little area too that my gym has. It's like fake, it's like turf, and you do stretches here, and it's not a lot of people there. It's really nice. I like it. I'm stretching out my hips a lot, especially right here, because my hips get really, really tight, and my glutes. So I'm just making sure everything is loose before we start. All right, so onto the squat. I played around with a lot of the angles for the shot, so just bear with me. But I start with the bar, and I do try to hit depth when I squat. I think I go a little lower than 90 degrees. And I can definitely do ass to grass. I know depth for squats is a pretty hot topic in the workout world. But I do think it's different for what you're trying to do. Like for me, I like getting a stretch. Like I think it helps with hip mobility, strength as well when you can get really low. But then I think it doesn't work your quads as much if you don't go a little heavier and just go that 90. I do take my time, like I said, so I just at the bar I just put 25s on and just really warming up. I take it slow when going up in increments, so I don't screw up my back. Also, I think it's an unpopular opinion, but I swear the Nike Air Force Ones are the best gym shoes if you're not doing cardio. It's a flat shoe, and for me, like, it's better. And I've tried other shoes, like even Vans or I have Vans actually. I have a new pair of Vans. You might see those, but I swear the Air Force Ones. I swear they're tried and true for me. Try them out. And then also I got the I got the 45s on now. Still warming up. I'm just making sure that I don't tear anything or rupture anything. It's important. So that's what we're doing. Making sure we're warmed up. All right, now 185. I'd say it's starting to get a little heavy. But I make sure to keep my core activated. I go slow down and then try to explode up. I don't know if you see that, but make sure I brace my core. Okay, new angle. We'll see if this is nice, a little better. Yeah, I try to take 3 steps like everyone says. Make sure I'm a little wider than shoulder length. Go down and up. I do put the belt on after 225. I feel like I have a weak core compared to most people. Like I think that's what's kind of stopping me from going in higher weight most of the time. Just my opinion. Alright, new angle and a free show. Get to see the mighty chin buns. But this is 275. Again, 3 steps, wider than shoulder length a little bit for my stance, bracing my core. Depth, boom. Yeah, like I said, I think my core is weak, and that's something I've been trying to work on. Let's see. Alright, just like the bench press yesterday, drop it right down to 225 and just bust out some drop set. And this is where you really feel the burn. I really like drop sets. I think they stimulate the muscle a lot. You really get that fatigue burn. Alright, Last set for squat, 135. Drop set. Try to hit depth for this one really low. And then I think a couple of the reps, yeah, I go super slow and then try to explode up. A goal of mine is to look good, but also kind of be athletic, you know? I think that helps with that. Alright, next exercise, RDLs. For this as well, I really try to take my time because injury risk is there, you know? So, really slow, really low weight for the first one. Just 25s on each side. Really just get the movement down and make sure I don't screw up my back. And I feel like this is an exercise, even if you do low weight, and you hit it, you still feel it the next day, you know? Just my opinion, I don't know. Alright, moving up. I'm just doing 3 sets of this, but moves up to 135. Yeah. Chun bun smash. Okay, last set. 185. And also, I'm actually curious what you guys use for your grip for deadlifts or RDLs. That's something I have trouble with sometimes. Like, I feel like if I do like the alternate grips, like one over, one under, and then I try to do the other side, sometimes it just feels awkward. I don't know if you guys feel that as well. Alright, next exercise, leg press. I try to get really, really deep with the leg press. Just to get that really good stretch. I don't know if you can see it from here, from this angle, but my knees are like at my chest. And I don't know. I see some other people put like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plates on the leg press, and I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel weird about that. I literally just go to 3 plates, and I just make sure to hit depth for leg press. Okay, new angle. Maybe you can see the depth on here. Try to get really, really deep. I'm also super conscious about making sure I don't lock out. You see those gym fail videos of people just going the other way, and it's I really don't want that to happen. Alright, last set. Just getting myself pumped. I usually just listen to some rap. I've been listening to a lot of Lil Uzi Vert, and Moneybag Yo. Something just really upbeat, gets me going, you know. Um, and I swear, music has a lot of power. It can certainly make you motivated to get a good lift in. Yeah, so like I said, this will be my last set. I don't go any higher than 3 plates. I just don't think it's necessary. I just get really, really low, or get really good depth and push up. Alright, so try to do some abs here. You know, I'll be the first one to just come out and say it. It is really hard to hang sometimes. Um, it's really hard. I'm hoping by a certain point, I'll just be hanging all day, no problem. And I used to be able to actually do one muscle up um, back in the day. So we'll get back to it. Yeah, but no more hanging. Just on the dip machine, but holding myself up and doing some knee ups. You can really feel the burn on these, and I try to just bang them out. Um, Minimal breaks. Alright, last set. Alright, so now we're doing some cable crunches. These do hurt my knees sometimes, but that's fine. They don't have like a pad at the gym, but I'll try to superset this, or not superset, but like drop set. Just like feel the burn. So I'm just gonna keep going. I think this exercise actually it requires a lot of muscle mind connection, more than most, because I feel like it could become an arm workout if you use your arms too much, or it could even be like a back workout sometimes. Like you really have to think about your abs and like tightening up your abs while doing this. Just my opinion. And I don't do abs very often. Um, I'll do it with legs. I think that's a good combo. And then if I work out tomorrow, I'll probably do just arms, maybe just back. You can't forget biceps every day, baby. I think it's good to just get that stimulus going, like the stimulation going. And that's how your muscles grow. You know, if you just bring a little bit of stimulation to that muscle group, it's gonna grow a little bit. And I think people get too caught up in the whole overworking thing, or like overworking or overstraining a muscle. But it's really hard to even get to that point, in my opinion. And I've never personally felt that, and I've been doing this for a long time. Pretty much been working out pretty consistently for a while, so can't wait to lean down. I think I'm gonna look pretty crazy. Also, can't forget the shoulders, baby. Lat raises. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do lat raises and biceps every day, or every time I go to the gym, regardless of what muscle group I'm mainly focusing on. Unless I'm like super sore, then I'll pass. But just for the aesthetics, trying to look crazy, trying to look good. So I did a drop set today. I know yesterday I just did 20s, but today I went down from 20s down 2.5s each time. Just doing as much as I can. I really did feel it right here, which is good. But last set of the lat raises coming. Like I said, I'm actually doing a bar class later at 4:30 with Emma. So, hope you guys have a good day.